What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this video is about will Reek survive all the haters? This boy got about the dirty dozen on his ass, and I don't think he gonna be able to survive all of them in Power Book 2. I'm gonna break down all the haters and why they hate, and why I think he may or may not survive. Now, one thing that I am gonna do is I'm gonna name each of the haters, and when I do, I'm gonna have a color for their name. Now, it's a color coded system that I have rated the hate that is on his ass, okay? Now, it goes from green, yellow to red. It's that simple. Green, it ain't that bad. He should be good and able to deal with it. Yellow, it may not be that bad, but it could get pretty bad, if not very bad. In red, it's already bad, and he is in trouble, and it's not looking good. So we'll see who the greens are, yellows and reds, and I want you all to let me know in the comments, do you agree with my picks? And if you don't agree, who would you rate differently? If you think maybe Lauren should be green, yellow, or red, let me know, vice versa. Let's get into it. First off is, of course, Lauren. Now, I got her green. She's not that big of a deal, but Tariq did mess up. He been cuckoo, hee, ha, ha, and throwing little googly eyes back and forth with a little sexy lips. She's real beautiful. She was ready to go, and he blew it. And I know why, because he had a little blood. He didn't spill mom's spaghetti all over his shirt. But instead of being a gangster, if he would have learned how to deal with women in high school, he would have just pulled all the things off he got on him. His coat, his shirt, everything all off at once. But he's a rookie. He's still learning how to deal with it. And instead, he bust her out, hurt her feelings. At the very least, she could have been an asset in his life, somebody that had his back, but he blew it over mom's spaghetti. Next up is Zeke, the freak. Now, he's a green as well. He's not really no big deal, but I'm sure he's getting tired of dry wieners. Tariq is complaining all the time. Just do my damn work and get up out my face, boy. Next up, we got Limp Stern. Now, this is the first yellow of the bunch, and the reason he's yellow is because he's really no big deal, but at the same time, he can be. The reason why is because he has something to do with Tariq's money, and if Tariq can't get that money and that app going, if he decides he's not going to support it and cancel it, then Tariq would be screwed. Then he'd have to be a corner boy, so he wouldn't raise that money, and he would be more at risk, and Tasha would be screwed. Davis wouldn't get paid. Speaking of Davis, that's another yellow. The reason why he shouldn't be a big deal, he should be a green, he shouldn't be on this list. But the reason he is because he's working with dirty ball sacks, and whenever somebody got dirty balls, it's just nasty. Okay, it stinks. It's no good. Why is your defense attorney that you paying a lot of money for your mom got a deal behind your back to put you in jail? This dude wants you in jail, so automatically he's a problem. But at this point, we don't know. Is he going to go through with the deal with dirty ball sacks, or is he just using dirty ball sacks just so he can get Tasha clean, using the dirty balls to clean a dirty whatever you want to call that? Meanwhile, he's still trying to get more and more witnesses to try and make Tasha the queen pin, or prove that she's not working with Sachs. It's just looking really messy, and he's not trustworthy. Next up is Professor McKnight. It's nothing worse than some dude that feels hated on, and now he's up here watching from afar, assuming that Professor Sexy gave up the cookies to him, when in actuality we know is Zeke smiling like a kid in a cookie jar. He's getting every last bite, every last morsel of that chocolate chip, and she is enjoying it too. He's actually really having a great time. There's plenty of milk with those cookies, and next thing you know, Professor McKnight pops up with, like, he's DoorDash with extra bag of snacks, talking about let's share a memory. Yeah, right, you was hoping you was gonna be able to get a little cheesecake with the end of that with some dessert, but when you saw that it was ESPN and it was some busted condoms on the table, you know that somebody else is in your parking space, brother. Somebody else Escalade is in that garage tonight. And so what he went on ahead and did is go on and get mad, poke out his lips. He thought it was Tariq. He thought it was a two-door coupe, but he didn't realize it was Zeke and it was an Escalade. So he went on ahead, tore it up. Now he mad, ready to hate on Tariq. The reason he yella is because he could be cool, but at the same time he could use Tariq, trying to exploit him, trying to get all his details for a book, try to get him expelled from school, or he could turn into one of those weirdos now that she done told him to get up out her face when she get him kicked out. Will he want to come to school and become a school shooter, the first teacher school shooter, trying to shoot a student that he think stole his main squeeze over some penis? That teenage penis drove him crazy. Next up is Trace. That's Braden's punk older brother, Vanilla Isis. He's one of those rich white boy terrorists, but he's pissed because when he's looking for his brother, he ran into Tariq. Tariq tried to check him about him stealing stuff. He's used to doing whatever he want when he want. Now that his brother, he can't run over him, and Tariq then helped him get some balls, and then he got traumatized by Kane. He doesn't know where he is in the world now. He's already threatened to snitch everybody that he's talked to, whether it was Kane, whether it was the cops, whether it's Tariq. I mean, you don't threaten to snitch 3 times without eventually doing something. And that's really his only option. He can't fight. He's been exposed. If it's not his brother that he's fighting, it's nothing he's going to do. Now, Tariq can't fight, but they don't know that. Next up, Big Lurch the Lame. Now, he's also another lame that don't want no smoke, but at the same time, is nothing worse than a lame that's love lost. And Big Lurch is a big one, and he's salty that Tariq done stole his main squeeze, and he doesn't know what to do about it. Now, he went about this all the wrong way, taking pictures trying to embarrass her or something like that, but at the end it just embarrassed himself, and he's always popping up. Is he gonna start spying on Tariq, trying to take pictures of Tariq with Diana and show it to her? Is he gonna start trying to take pictures of Tariq and show it to the feds and try to get Tariq arrested? I mean, is he gonna be a school shooter? Is he gonna try to come and kill Tariq? We already heard in the next episode somebody tried to kill Tariq. Who is it? Which hater is going to try to kill Tariq? I think maybe Big Lurch the Lame is an easy suspect. The usual suspects usually are right. Riley 6'9", yeah, she's red, okay? Red is that pink hair, okay? And the reason she's red is she thinks she already working with the feds from day one. Now, if she finds out, well, she already knows and assumes that Tariq is the reason that Braden broke up with her. But if she finds out that Tariq followed her, and she finds out more information about what Tariq knows that she knows, then what if she decides to tell Braden everything? What if she decides to tell the school or try to say Tariq is involved in stuff and get him kicked out of school? Or what if now that she's not with Braden, she's pissed because Tariq made him break up? She works with dirty ball sacks even more to try to get Tariq incarcerated. And then Braden, I got him red. Yeah, because without him, Tariq can't run his business. Now, right now, they are green. But if he finds out the real reason he can't get that favorite tuna fish from Subway that he enjoyed with the 6'9" sauce is because Tariq had all this extra drama going on, then he'd be pissed because he asked Tariq not to lie to him again. How many times did we see Ghost try to get Tommy to break up with Holly and he lied, and then Tommy find out and he pissed? I mean, it's the same thing that's gonna happen. He gonna find out Tariq lied again. They won't be able to trust each other, and without Braden, he would not be able to run the operation, because really Braden is the face of the operation. Tariq liked to play in the cut, let Braden be the main face of the operation, and he uses course correct. Without the app from Limp Stern, and without Braden, he would be reduced to being a regular drug dealer at his age. And then Riley, woman scorn, And when she has nothing left to lose, if she finds out that Tariq lied and said that she tried to hit on him when they were playing chess, which is what he did say to make it sound laid on thick, then he may be in trouble. We'll see. Right now they're green, but I can easily see it red if that situation goes bad. So next up is Thirsty Diana. Yes. The reason why she's yellow is because he's barely even been doing anything with her, and already she's been snooping in all his bags, took the gun out of his bag before, and then when they was in the bar, she going through his bag again, reading his homework. What is a problem? Why is she always going through this stuff? And this is why their relationship is new and good. Everybody's relationship is good and great when it's new, and this is what she's doing now. Why? Imagine when it's bad. Imagine if they arguing. Imagine if she was his baby mama. Oh my God. But I'll never think that can happen, because I'll explain why next. Anyway, I don't think that this is a good situation for him. And then he kissed her. Now he already, she was thinking that he didn't like her. Now he told her he do like her. Now he leading her on. And then we saw what happened with Lauren. So now in a way he didn't kiss two girls in one night. He doesn't know it. What if they find out? That could cause more problems. And then what happened with Monet, and then she made that DC Joe disappear. He ended up helping. Now he's getting more involved into this family that is very questionable. And now he's starting to get more in debt with Miss Tejada, Monet Tejada, and that's gonna put him in danger, because if he does Diana wrong, she will come for him as well. Next up is Kane, Cocaine Tejada, which is the main reason why I think he would never make Diana a baby mama, because if he did, this dude would kill Tariq. Nevertheless, we see that he had the gun loaded up and he was ready to go and kill Tariq, at least pistol whip him. But instead, you had, Vanilla Isis in the room, so he took them instead. He was really looking for Tariq only because he thought Tariq hit Diana. So imagine what would happen if Tariq did hit or broke her heart. He even pushed his own mama down in an argument over what was going on with the business and Tariq. I mean, Tariq didn't even hit, and he was ready to go ahead and hit him upside the head with the ooh-wop. I mean, he ain't playing. And then next thing you know, he's in exile because of everything going on with the fam, and he done took a foot to the head and everything, and got whooped and all of that. Now he's realizing that Monet is changing up the business, and now he on the outside looking in, and all the stuff that he done is no point. And he's telling even Ramirez, hey, she don't need us, she doing business with Tariq. And now he's up here mad about his money. So imagine, he thought what he would do to Tariq when he thought that he was sleeping with his sister. Now you done messed up my money, and you made me feel irrelevant in my family's business, my family business, and you just came along, punk. That's gonna be a problem. And he done turned Detective Ramirez on his side, telling him that she done started working with Tariq St. Patrick and changed stuff, and that he next, that she ain't gonna need him next. And even when he got back to the house, he proved it. He said, she working with Tariq St. Patrick, she doing business with him? What is she doing? Oh, we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna do, he says, either us or him. And so he even said, Kane said that, you're right. And when they was talking at the house, and then they were saying that DC Joe came for her, and where were y'all? Then as soon as they like, well, look, where he at? I'll take care of it. We already handled it. Drew with Tariq. They had to look, and Kane gave him that look like, see, I told you. You're right. Okay. I see what you ma. We're gonna take care of it. Don't you worry. Okay. So in the end, I don't know, man. Tariq got a lot of haters at a lot of different threat levels. I mean, his damn defense systems is all over the place, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to handle it, especially since he's such a rookie and an amateur at dealing with people, dealing with stress, dealing with anything. He ain't been in any fights. I mean, we've watched the boy since he was in 5th, 6th grade, right? So I mean, we ain't seen him in no fights. We ain't seen him get shot at and deal with nothing really. He got punched in the stomach once, and that destroyed him. And for the most part, he's had a pretty simple and easy, carefree life. And if he get into it, even with Big Lurch, he may not know what it feel like to get punched in the face and to keep going. And they definitely can't deal with Kane. Kane would destroy him. And if Braden came at him with that white rage, let him have a couple brewskis, it's over. Tariq wouldn't know what to do with that. Tariq would be destroyed, and he would have that fear all through his heart. And then, let alone, we talking about these ladies, he doesn't know how to deal with women and the emotions and things that they can have and go through in these situations. Not to say that everybody is an expert and it's an easy way to do it or a set way, but he has no experience at all, and he's learning from scratch as he goes, and he's learning with dangerous women. He's not learning with women that'll just say, oh, well, never call me again. He's dealing with women that could either put him in jail or put him out of school or put his life in danger. I mean, those are some major consequences when you're dealing with a breakup or a woman scorn. Most men don't have to deal with that, and I don't know if Tariq ready for all of this, let alone Professor McKnight and his lawyer taking his money and trying to put him in jail at the same time. I don't know. You let me know in the comments below. Did I get the threat levels right? What would you change? Do you think any of this is different? I think if you messing with my money, my freedom, or my health or life, that's a threat level red. If you in the level of a yellow, that means that you could potentially be doing any of those, or you could potentially be cool and an ally. And if you're green right now, we really don't have a problem, but at the same time, you never know. But right now, we good. Nothing to worry about, and we not on the rocks. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below where he survived. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.